Hello, I'm Jessica.
Hello, I'm Jeanette.
And Jeanette's back.
I'm back.
Yay. We missed her. Last week it was a little struggle me to do this by myself. I was very winded after the video. And then Friday on Facebook, we had Jackie with us. So make sure you go over to Facebook and watch that. Okay, so today we are going to share 8 projects that we have been working on in our sewing room, or want to work on, or maybe we dug out something old that we would like to finish, and we're going to share them with you. So this is our YouTube channel. We are So Sweet Quilt Shop. Anything that we share that we have in the shop, a pattern, a book, a kit,
pre-cut, whatever it is, we'll tell you. There is some things that are maybe not available that we share, that we bought somewhere else.
Right.
Or it's way old.
Yes. Yes, and so we'll tell you that. You can call the shop you can send us a message on our Facebook page and place your order that way. And we do $7 flat rate shipping. Anything else?
I don't think so. Let's get started.
I'll let you go first because I have a mint that I'm going to go get rid of because I think it's rude to be eating something on video. So you go first.
Okay. So I've been off for 3 weeks. You'd think I'd have a lot done, but I do have some things done, but never as much as I would like. So the first thing I'm going to show you is I finished binding on 2 large quilts. So the first one I'm going to show you is a block of the month we did here, I don't know, 3+ years ago, maybe 4 years ago. It is Christmas Figs. And I thought I brought that book. I was going to show you the front of the book, but
I was trying to think of the name of it.
I thought it was just Christmas Figs, but
I know we have the book. You could just say the Christmas block of the month that Jeanette showed.
This thing is like 82 by 90. So of course you're not.
Has it been washed?
Been washed.
Oh, it's so nice when they get washed, yeah.
So it's just pretty much red and green, and of course some white. In the background is this really creamy off-white kind of color.
And it's got red into pink. I like that too. Got some pink mixed in there.
Yeah. And then there's my backing, which I like, and it's got a lot of pink.
Yep, little candy canes. So
this took me a while. I think I spent probably 5 hours hand stitching the binding, and it's a pretty red and white polka dot. But this is travel time in the car.
Yay.
But it's done and washed, and I think it's going to hang here in the shop for a little while, or at least go over a rail since we still have books.
It's a big quilt.
80 something by 90.
Yeah, it's a good size. Be perfect to get out next year at Christmas time.
You could really put this on the bed.
Yes. Okay, so for me, I don't even have everything out of my bag yet. I showed you guys last week the quilt, the basketball quilt that I'm gonna donate to our local school.
That's your binding cut.
I got my binding cut.
That's progress.
Yeah, I better get to it. Basketball season's gonna be over and nobody's gonna want it. But I don't know. That's probably not true.
Well, it'll be a great one to maybe sell tickets, raffle tickets for.
Yeah, maybe raffle
for summer basketball.
Yeah. Anyway, it's quilted. I just need to put the binding on it. I did a flannel back. It's so dreamy.
It is already so soft.
And then here's the binding. Like I said, I'll go on the.
Very pretty.
Yep. So I have it cut at least.
And we do have this pattern in the shop, and we could kit it, I guess, if you wanted, in the red, black, and gray.
Yeah, I actually had a lady call, and she wanted it kitted in navy and white, and I did that for her.
So kind of whatever school colors or college colors or whatever, we can do that.
We can do that, yeah. If you just give us free reign,
we can always come up with something.
We'll have fun.
Okay, this is a
excuse me.
All I can think of is I had this pattern too, because I don't remember what the name of it is. And we may not have this pattern anymore.
I don't think so. It's an old one.
Old pattern, old jelly roll. But I got the binding on it too. So this is my number 2. And I just used a dark green grunge. And look at the back of it. Isn't that pretty? So binding on, it's been washed. This will be one that I used with a jelly roll. But as I say, I had the pattern out at home, and I must have left it on my table.
I really like that.
This is a pattern that we don't believe is available.
Okay, so for me, we are doing this mystery quilt here in the shop. Shelly Pollyi with Prairie Moon Quilts designed it for us. And so we just, every month you get a new, the new instructions, the fabric. We did Americana colors, and I decided to do mine different than that because Mom and I didn't want to take up one of the kits that people were
Right, because we
buying.
sold out of them pretty quick.
So we thought, well, we'll just do the pattern because we don't want to miss out and do our own thing. And it,
Ooh, that's turned out pretty.
well, the pattern is red and blue, and I just used a fat quarter pack, so I don't know, it might be becoming important that the colors should be, you know, more of a contrast, but I don't know, I'm rolling with it. But anyway, these are the pieces we got done.
I like it.
For this is month 3.
So I'm not even done mine 3
Yeah,
yet.
and I mean, there's quite a stack. I think there was maybe 32 of these pieces. And I mean, it talks about, you know, reds being on the sides and stuff, but mine's not going to be like that, so.
Mine isn't either because I, you know, I've done blue
And I
instead
had
of
someone
red.
come in and she was worried maybe step 2 or something had said to put red here and blue there, and then when she got to the next month it was like didn't look the same, and I was like, you know what, it'll be scrappy, it's okay, it's a mystery, just roll with it. I would not go back and try
Take
to
out.
rearrange those colors.
No.
No, just keep rolling, moving forward. That's what we're doing, is moving forward. So I got those done. I mean, that took some time.
Yeah, I have really enjoyed this mystery quilt, but certainly you got to dedicate some time to it or you'll be like me, 2 months behind. And then you can't get, it's not one block to catch up, it's several hours.
October, November,
December, January.
Yeah, I'm like 2 months behind also.
Right, well, I'm 3 because I haven't done month 3. All right, I did find in the bottom of my bag, this is the pattern that the quilt I just showed. It is called the Confetti Weave Quilt by the Cloth Parcel. And I'm pretty sure we do not have this. I mean, I don't think we do.
I don't think so. I think I've tried to buy it, but you may have it in your stash somewhere.
Like me, and it's old.
Yeah.
So this is Christmas Figs, the book I was talking about that showed you the big, large quilt. So we do have this book in the shop. I thought I had bought them, but they were in the side of my bag. All right, now we're number 3.
Okay.
3 for me. Okay, so I finished this cross stitch and I just enjoyed it so much.
Yay.
So that's the pattern. We do have this pattern. It's called First Frost by Hands On Design. And so you can see that she kind of made him into, what would you call that, like a primitive snowman?
Mm-hmm.
And I knew I didn't want to do that. So I actually just stitched it straight across there. And then there's the
You're
other
just
one.
going to frame it.
I'm going to frame
You
them
did both
somehow.
of them.
I did
Wow.
both of them, yeah.
On the same piece of fabric. Looky there. So clever.
So I don't know that I'm going to frame it that way. I'm probably
might
going to
take 'em
separate
apart.
them. Because I tried to allow like 3 inches there in between. Yeah, but it's so cute. And
That's
the colors
really
are just so simple.
And that's what kind of count? Like a 16 count?
18 count.
18 count.
Antique white.
Very nice.
And I just used the called for DMC.
Okay, so next up is we do a kind of a highlight fat quarter bundle every month. And I thought, you know what? We should also make a quilt with the fat quarter bundles every month.
Woo! Yeah, she's really pushing it.
Yeah, probably not gonna happen, but anyway, I can dream.
You can dream.
So, and I just really like this one. So this is the fat quarter bundle for January. So it's Bonnie and Camille, very bright. You know, we're in winter, so it's nice to...
And this is probably a couple different of her lines.
Yes, it is. It's mostly One Fine Day, but I think there's some mixes in there of Shine On. Anyway, just bright and fun and florally, and anyway, wouldn't it be cute in that?
Ooh, and I've made that. That would be fast.
Yeah, so I thought, you know, if we did a fat quarter bundle and just a really quick quilt, wouldn't that be fun for you guys to see and for us to make?
That's right. And this pattern takes 16 fat quarters, 8 light, 8 dark. And I think you have that.
Yeah, I think I probably do have all that. So
I mean, if anything, you'd have to add 1 more light because I don't know that I see 8, but
I would make it work. I would use maybe the oranges as lights or something like that, but
yeah.
Anyway,
Very pretty.
I think I can dream.
You can, and it can happen too. All right, so now I'm going to share my log cabin blocks. If I can get the lid off. I just love this container too. This is just a Dollar General container. You know, a little bigger than your simple little, what do I call them? They're only about 3 inches.
So that one you can really get a stack in there.
But I had 168 to get done, and they're all done.
Wow, you got them all done.
All done. All done.
So now you're just gonna start putting them together in rows.
Yes, I can't decide if I'm going to do like a zigzag or like, see, like if you do that, like 4 together, then you have like a big block.
I kind of like that. Yeah, so then you would have them.
I was trying to see my file.
Be kind of like that.
Yeah, be kind of like that. So you could do a lot of different things.
You could do it.
Yeah, and then you kind of do a zigzag all the way down.
Yeah, if you do it like this, it kind of gives it that, what, Aztec
kind of a look. And these are all scrappies. There's no rhyme or reason to any of these.
Other than you just did light and dark.
Light and dark, but 100% scraps, which just barely even made a dent in my string containers. But 168 of them.
Did you guys see the giant pile? Look,
I tried to pick them up.
So 168.
Oh, it's so rewarding to see that bundle.
Yes. So then you'll put them all together, then take your paper out.
Exactly. So at 168 blocks, these are, I think they finish at 6 inches when I think they're 6.5 now. But it'll make the quilt 72 by 84. That's no sashings.
That's a good size.
No borders. And that's what I'm planning on doing, is really not adding anything else.
Very
So
nice.
fun. It's just a matter of taking the time to lay it out on the floor and see how I'm going to put it together.
Okay, so we do a year of smalls here in the
That's
shop.
pretty pattern.
So every month we focus on sell kits, and we try to make, one of us or the employees.
And small, keyword.
And small, yeah. So this year we're doing Tabletastic 3 book, and I forgot to bring it over, but we've sold a lot of them already, and you may already have it at home. Tabletastic has 1, 2, and 3, but we're using book 3, and then every month for 2023 we're gonna do some kind of runner out of that book.
Topper or runner, one or the other.
Yes, so it's full of toppers and runners, but this is January's. It's called Kingston, and I took it home. I'd like to make it. It's more traditional colors than I normally pick.
But it'd be pretty for this winter time.
Yes, it's so pretty. So here's gonna be all the stars.
I like that. Party.
Yep. And then the binding.
Oh, yeah.
This is gonna be where you see the black on the stars. It's gonna be this red color.
I like that.
And then this is the background. It's a French general favorite.
I love it.
Yeah.
And it will finish 16 by 52, so really nice and long. Be great on an island or a farm table.
Yep.
Very nice. What else I can show? Oh, I can cut both. All right, so I am on number 5 now. Is that where you're at?
Yep, that would be next.
So this is a kit and a panel that we have in the shop. I took this home and made it over our vacation. I just loved the colors when it came in. It's like, oh, I'm gonna take that home.
So if you would like a peacock, but you can't have a peacock, you can make this quilt.
Yeah, because my husband doesn't want me to have a peacock, and I really like them.
They're so pretty.
It is pretty. It turned out really nice. Now, I didn't bring the pattern with me, so, wait a minute, there it is. It's 54 by 62.
It's on a Villa Rose card.
Villa Rose
The
card.
pattern's called Fish and Chips.
Yeah, I knew it had a funny name. Anyway, there it is. Kit
Yay.
available, pattern available, panel available.
Very good. Okay, so my little bit of cross stitch. I try to cross stitch a little bit every day. I don't always make time for it, but I'm still working on the lion and the lamb. And
Ooh, I love that yellow color you're doing now.
made a little bit of
That gold
progress.
color.
Yeah, very pretty on there. And yeah, we sell the Q-snap, the light, the little needle minder, the cloth, the pattern, and the floss.
So if you like the whole kit and caboodle, we'll fix your
We can fix it up. And I'm using silk on that.
Yes. Oh, you are. Yeah, I remember you talking about that. Okay, so we are coming up with a new block of the month. And so this is January. I'm hoping it will start in probably April.
Okay.
Give people time. I mean, if we did it now.
Yeah, give them a little minute
Originally, I was
to catch
thinking
up.
March, but I was thinking maybe we'll do this in April.
We'll let you know.
We'll stay tuned. So that is the pattern. It's called Sunny Kisses. The quilt finishes 68 by 80.
And you could go ahead and get your pattern ordered if you'd like.
Yeah, we have the patterns. And
You
we're going to
can be
do,
studying it.
this is going to be really like a row along. So it will be 9 months. There's 9 different rows. And then the last month you would get everything to finish the top of it, which is basically more background to set it. We don't usually include the binding, and I'm not planning on doing that because everybody picks their own different backings, and maybe the binding I would put in the kit wouldn't go with your backing, so we don't usually do binding. But I did finish 1 row, and so if you've ever done any of Lori Holt's books, Farm Girl Vintage 1, Farm Girl Vintage 2, the piecing is similar to that, so you're going to use some little pieces. But this is row 1.
Yay.
So it's that little flag banner.
Little flag banner that's at the top here. So I'm assuming you'll just go right down and do
right
all the
down
rows.
the rows. So I know we have this first month cut, but Jeanette has not come up with any prices yet either. So
Stay tuned.
Stay tuned. But you could go ahead and get the pattern because the pattern will be the same
sold
price.
anyway, yeah.
It would also be so cute, all scrappy. Now I'm trying to kind of keep mine similar colors as you see there. So it's not really like I'm sticking with one line of fabric.
But yeah, you could just pull from scraps. And okay, so I've been working on the Red River, it's a Villa Rose pattern, working on the panel, and I still just have the middle done. But I have everything cut out.
There you go.
So there's the middle.
I like it.
It'll be so cute.
It will be cute. And this is 56 by 74, so make a great black quilt.
Size, yeah.
Or to hang in a classroom, or
Yes.
you know, if he's a social worker or family services.
Like I don't know, an English teacher maybe.
Yeah. That's neat. Well, I mean, any panel would work. She's making that one work. Okay, the other thing I did is I started a new cross stitch in my travels because I wanted something that I wouldn't have to change colors on. So it's called Christmas in the Round. And you can see it's just a real simple, I'm gonna have to like cover this part up. There's some other ways they finished it. Isn't that pretty? And then in the back is one too. So I mean, you could do this, you know, red and green and black and whatever color you wanted. I chose a hand-dyed green, and it's called Lagoon. Look how far I got because it's just really pretty fast. I'm not sure how I'm going to finish it because it's round, but I will figure that out.
That's very cute.
And it is a hand-dyed floss called Lagoon, and so I have one more to. I didn't quite have enough. Basically, I used all of the thread I had, so it's going to take more than just one.
Oh, so like,
Because I did two.
I mean, 2 will do it.
2 will do it, and you'll have plenty left the second one, but I thought 1 would do it.
Okay, so I got out a kit that I started a while back, and I should finish. So the cute little chickens.
Yes, I think Jackie Elliott made this, and she's
think
probably
she
finished.
Got it done. Yeah, I only have 2 chickens done.
Aren't they
Cute.
cute? And that's done with a fig tree line, bright colors.
Yes, so that's a fig tree line.
I think we kitted this at one time.
Yeah, I don't think we have any kits or anything left, so I'm just making it now for fun. We do have this background. This is a background I like to use. It's a basic. I think it's fun because the words are going all different directions, so
It is, yeah.
it doesn't matter. But anyway, I should get this done, right?
Yes, it's so cute. And she has chickens, so it's appropriate.
Chickens.
All right. Oh, the last thing is my Year of Celebrations cross stitch. I didn't do much with this. When I left here, last time of course it's been 3 weeks ago, but I still had the back stitching to go, and all the back stitching is done. So that's all I had left. So now it needs to be like put in a little, well, how I finish them for my metal stand. And then I looked at January's, and January is all snowmen, so he's way up here at the top. So because there's so much white, I need to pick something kind of dark. So this is the color I picked out. What do you think of that?
Yeah, I like that.
So I think the white will show up good there. It's kind of a green with brown in it.
Yeah, I like that.
So it's mid-January. I haven't started January, but we'll get on that.
Yeah. Up next.
Up next. That's it for me. You got one more.
Got one more. So I've been doing, I like to have a scrappy quilt that I'm working on all the time. Kind of a leader ender thing. My pattern's looking a little rough. This is a free,
crinkly.
it's a free pattern on Cluck Cluck Sew, the Hourglass Quilt. She gives you instructions to make them all different sizes, and I'm doing, I think, the 5-inch. So anyway, I have quite a pile.
She does have quite a pile.
I need it. I mean, I'm gonna do it all these, so I need, you know, a lot. Well, I need a lot more than that. I don't really know how many, but I'm gonna just go
until she can't go anymore.
Yeah, and then I'll start making rows and see where I'm at. So anyway, it's
she's
coming
got
together.
a lot. I mean, you know, it's like my thing, 168. I bet you have 100 plus right now. But when you look at it, you know that for the size they are, you're going to need a lot.
Well, I think she gives you some math.
300 something. I think we figured that out one day.
Yeah. So the twin, or the twin is 70 by 90. So that's probably where I'll aim. And she gives you some math that I'm not going to do in front of you guys because it'll be embarrassing.
Yeah, you know how we are.
I'll do it later with my calculator
Okay.
to figure out how many I need, but I'm nowhere near it, so I'm not going to worry about it just yet.
Just keep sewing.
Yep. All right, well, thank you so much for watching. Click subscribe. That helps us out. Leave a comment. That also helps us out. Follow the link to our Facebook page. We do shopping over there every Friday at 9:30. And so a lot of the things that we share here, if we can kit them or whatever, you'll find them on the shopping.
Shop too.
So anyway, have a great rest of your week and see you later.
Bye.
Bye.